Joe. This is week 4, day 3, the Tommy Migrant and Barbie Decker objection videos. My takeaways on these videos is first, as a coach, we have to be teachable. We have to determine on what part of the system that we need to work on and then take action and implement it. Also, to have a good system in place. Also, it was mentioned that using scripts makes it easier, as it gives you words to say, it duplicates, and they're simple. Also, objections, they're everywhere. They're within ourselves, they're from our prospects, they're from our team members. Objections, they're not a final no. Also, through this first video, is about preventing objections. Starts with our own mind and heart. They said the common denominator of every objection exists with us, within ourselves. He also, Tommy mentioned, is how you think is how you speak, and how you speak becomes a reality. So it's your posture, the way you go about presenting it to people. If you don't have the confidence, they're not going to buy into what you're trying to be, in the system and as a Beachbody coach. He says like 95% of what is spoken is within your body, your body, and not with your mouth. It's your trying to think of the word, but I can't think of it now. Also, if you're not confident you should if you're not confident in yourself, also you start professional development, practicing the techniques, the scripts, just building that professional personal development, building that confidence within yourself, because people read right through you. If you're not confident, they're going to know that, it's a scam or something like that, or they won't believe in what you believe in. Like he says, be you, make it about them. Also, ask a lot of questions to get to know their why. Also, let's see, objection handling again with I don't know, all I know is, and then follow up with a story about what you came through, what as a coach or as a person through Beachbody, what your struggles were and how you overcome those. You need to diagnose what they're struggling with or what they're looking for. Before you subscribe, a training video or whatever, Shakeology. You have to dig into their, diagnose what they're struggling with. Also, it's preventing objections they've gone over as the easy way to prevent the objections is staying in step 2, constantly asking questions. Ask them again, keep asking more and more questions on what drives them, what they're struggling with. Understanding their why. Like we're doing, understanding our why. We got to understand their why. We have to make it about themselves. The more time you spend working on yourself, overcoming your own objections, the easier, the less you'll spend on theirs. Also, he brought up when it comes to like money objections, find out why they're broke. He says, learn to connect, with them, find their solution. Learn to connect with them, find a solution to their to it. Same with the spouse. Objection. Learn to connect with people. And give them solutions. Let's see. Same with selling. It's not you're selling, you're sharing. You're sharing stories. You're sharing what the products have done for you and what Shakeology has done for you, how it made you feel. You're sharing what Beachbody has offered you and what you've went through. Then with other products, what does it do for you, and what Beachbody products does for us again. And then with the closing script with Barbie, conviction. You have to rate yourself in what you believe. If you're a 5, you need to, get better at it. Believe more in what you do. You need to work on yourself. You need to believe in the opportunity. You need to check your posture. And don't beg. They came across, and she said, you also want people that want to build an organization, and that she mentioned. You want people that on your team that will want to build an organization. Also, let's see, and before she mentioned, before you, Barbie mentioned before you could actually get to the point of telling them or asking them about the challenge or being a coach, you need to see if your opportunity can fill a need that they have by asking more questions. You need to form. You need to find more. Ask questions about their family history, their occupation, their recreation. And then you follow up with a message. Ask questions. Be interested in what they have to tell you. More questions you ask, the deeper you get into their why and what they would do as a coach and to become a coach. And she also mentioned about through simple questions you could you find out their stories, their strengths, their goals, and their desires are to becoming a coach. And before you find out all these information. And she also mentioned about our job as a coach is not to explain the business opportunity. It's to send a video to them and let them review the video before you get on the phone. And you make an appointment with them. Once you send the video, you email them, message them, see if they actually seen the video that you sent before you make the appointment. And if they come back and say yes, you make the appointment. And then you make it about them. You don't go right into let's sign you up as a coach. You ask them what did they thought about the video, what did they think, what did they read about it or liked about it. And you just keep on digging, and then you ask them, do you want to make once you find out all that, and then you ask them, do you want to make a little, how much money do you want? Do you want to make a little bit or do you want to make a lot? That would get their really deep reasons why and what for they want to become a coach. And then ask them, at your current job, how long would it take you to get to your goal or achieve that goal? And then the final step, is to ask is for what do you want as a coach? What do you want to do? And then you sign a deal and just say, hey, welcome. Once they go through all that process or those steps. And then you ask them if, hey, are you on a computer? Yeah. If they say yeah, let's sign you up. So that's what I've taken out of this videos. So that's it for now. Talk to you later.